Hey guys, Mighty Gazelle here. As you guys know, we just got Samurai Jack episode 6. It was a fantastic, nostalgia-fueled episode. Tons of returning characters, ones that we all love and adore. And I was looking through the comments of like Reddit and some other videos, and there doesn't seem to be anyone who fully knows all of the recurring members that came in. Some of them were kind of mysterious. There were some references that I noticed no one even mentioned. So I'm gonna make this video. I'm not like an expert at this at any means, but I figured out to go through and kind of point out some things that I found in this episode. I made a small list here, so let's just dive in, shall we? First off, a lot of these characters, they actually have their backgrounds told in the episode itself. So for those, I'm just going to mention them briefly and tell you where to find the original episode. Because I think the episode 6 does a pretty good job of telling everyone where they came from. So right off the bat, the first reference slash cameo that we get are the Woolies. The Woolies are the elephant people that Jack freed. They did a good job of explaining that in the episode. You can find them in Season 1. The episode is titled Jack and the Woolies. Pretty simple. The next group that we find is the Archers. They're also found in Season 1 with episode The Three Blind Archers. If I were ever to recommend a single episode to someone to start watching Samurai Jack to get them into it, personally I would tell them Jack and the Three Blind Archers, because I think that not only is it one of the best episodes in the series, even still today, even with all the new episodes that are out, but it just does a great job of getting the feel for what Samurai Jack is. So, and again, they explain the background for the Archers in the episode, so pretty easy one here. The next one is one that I kind of feel is a cameo. I don't think anyone's really mentioned it. It's not really a big cameo. The scene where Scaramouche is like trying to get back to Aku, and he goes to that shipyard. The shipyard looks exactly like the one in the episode Scotsman Saves Jack in Season 4, because Jack loses his memory and the Scotsman tries to like bring him to the place that his memory is. And they go to this shipyard that looks basically the exact same as the one that Scaramouche goes to. I don't know if they're the exact place, but if anyone remembers that episode, I couldn't find a picture of it online, and I was too lazy to download the video and take a screenshot of it. But for anyone who knows what I'm talking about, hopefully that brings a spark. Hopefully you'll agree with me. The next one, very obvious one as well, the Rave. Jack, way back in the day, he saved a bunch of kids who were under the brainwash control of Aku through his music. They explained it beautifully in the episode with a dance that was dedicated to the story of how Jack saved them, so I don't need to go in depth there. The episode is Jack and the Rave, and that's in Season 3, if you feel like checking it out. Okay, so here's the interesting one. Here's one that everyone seems to have different opinions on. I'll give you guys my opinion. The three dogs that kind of beat up, or not, they don't beat up, but they throw Scaramouche off the boat. I personally think that these dogs are from Hanna-Barbera. If anyone knows, Hanna-Barbera is tied to the roots of what Cartoon Network is. You had the dog, though. I'm going to put the image up over here. You guys have probably noticed by now, but one of the dogs is from the Jetsons. It's the one on the far right, I think. And one of the ones, I think it's the one on the left, is a reference to Two Stupid Dogs. I'll post a picture to see if you guys agree with me there. The one in the middle could be anything. It could be the one from Tom and Jerry, or it could be any other dog. I'm just giving you my thoughts as to what I think it is. So yeah, that's that. I don't have any specific episodes for you, just the shows themselves, Jetsons, Two Stupid Dogs, and Hanna-Barbera in general. The next cameo we get is a location. It's the inn. This is the place, and this is going to tie into the next character. This is the place where Samurai Jack, he went to just get some tea one day, and a loud, obnoxious, fake samurai shows up, and basically he's annoyed by Jack's stoic nature. So they get into a fight, and Jack proceeds to own him with his true samurai ways, and basically puts the samurai in his place. It's a fantastic episode. I really think you guys should check it out. And that's Samurai vs. Samurai, Season 4. Let's see. So, in the inn, there's a bunch of characters that appear all over the place. I noticed that some people mentioned that they think that the Spartan-looking kind of guy is a reference to the Spartan. That Jack helps out. I don't think so at all. They don't look similar at all. Like, this guy looks more like a Roman soldier or some sort. So anyone who thinks that the Spartan is a reference to the Spartans, I really hope it's not, because I hope we get the actual Spartans later in this season. Hopefully they help out in the final battle. So that was Jack and the Spartans, Season 2. If you feel like checking it out, another fantastic episode, one of the more famous ones. And next, we get a cameo that I don't think anyone expected to happen at all, and that is Demongo. Demongo comes from Jack vs. Demongo, the Soul Collector, Season 2. I looked all these up beforehand. I don't actually know these off the top of my head. That'd be kind of crazy. Demongo is a really cool villain. He has the ability to take the souls of fallen warriors and collect them, and then use them to fight his enemies. And Jack proceeds to beat him in that battle, and then Aku actually kills him. So I don't really see how he came back, but oh well, I'm happy, all the fans are happy, it's awesome. Gendy, you are fantastic for doing that. Next is the one that a lot of people actually don't know. And I was kind of surprised, because it immediately struck me, I might be wrong, but the next character that appears is the one where Ashi is going outside in the rain, and a mysterious character in the bushes tells her where to go. And I think that this character is a young kid of the Imikandi. The Imikandi were ruthless and lethal hunters that appear in Jack and the Hunters Season 2. Aku gets bored of trying to... Not bored, he gets frustrated with trying to take down Jack, because everyone he sends just gets beat easily. So he goes to this planet where these renowned hunters throughout the galaxy are, that they can catch any prey. Aku gets their help and sends them after Jack. And surprisingly, they actually beat Jack. They track him down relentlessly, and they actually do capture Jack. But then at the end, they tell Aku right to his face, like, you can't have him, this prey has earned the right to live. And they let him go. And it was a really, really cool episode. That is Jack and the Hunters Season 2. The next Easter egg that we get is the graveyard. I don't know for sure if this is actually the graveyard from the original series, but I'm going to mention it anyway. It looks very similar to Jack and the Zombies, which was in Season 3. Another fantastic episode. That's where Jack has a really cool fight with Aku in the graveyard. And that fight, Aku actually has Jack's sword for a little while, and he's using it against him, which is crazy. I think you guys should really check out that episode. Again, that's Jack and the Zombies, Season 3. And that's it for the actual Easter eggs in the episode, but I want to mention something. In my live reaction, I kept mentioning that I think they should bring X9 back, because I think that was awesome. And a lot of people commented down below that, hey, the guy's dead, you can't bring him back. Well, I'll rebuttal by saying this is what happened to Demongo.
No, master. Please forgive me.
No.
And yet he is back. So I don't want to hear it. Demongo got crushed by Aku. X9 got sliced in the back by Jack. At least X9's a robot. You can repair a robot. Demongo was crushed by the pure embodiment of evil. So, is it really a stretch? I don't think so. Just calling you guys out for saying he can't come back. We'll see. There's 4 episodes left. But yeah, this is just kind of a short video. I didn't know if you guys actually thought of all these Easter eggs yourself. But yeah, I just felt like sharing. Pretty easy video to make. It was 10 minutes. Hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah, till next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle, and I hope you all have a mighty day. See you guys.